Hi, and welcome back. You may know my name is Lance Howard, life and love coach, podcaster, author, and recording artist. And I've said a lot about books that I've written and translations that I do and life coaching, and I've said a significant amount about love, the true definition of love, versus this kind of idyllic, aka romanticized fairy tale version of love that we use as a verb. What I'm offering is the understanding of what it means to be human. And so there's a lot to that, right? It's more than just breathing air, waking up in the morning, eating food, and going to work every single day, or taking care of family and adhering to holidays. There's more to being human than that simple checklist I just noted off. What it means to be human is something like knowing your identity. What is identity? Identity is who and what you are. It is not an issue of gender politics. It is who you are at your core essence. Knowing your identity is part of knowing how to be human. Knowing what your purpose is while you are here in this three-dimensional experience is part of knowing what it means to be human. Knowing what moral and ethical requirements must be met in order for you to feel self-honor and self-respect, otherwise known as self-love. There are certain behaviors that are clear throughout life, meaning throughout nature, and are self-evident to us when we are honest. If they're not self-evident, it's because we're liars. It's because we want to bend the truth to fit what our ego desires, rather than facing the truth of what our true heart desires. There's a difference between knowing who you are as the ego and who you are as your true self. This is all part of what it means to be human. This is another way of saying spirituality, right? It's not about religion. It's not about legalistic adherence to some dogmatic system of thinking and believing. I'm not saying anything about religion or AKA spirituality, which is still legalistic and or dogmatic or requires money from you in any way, shape, or form to be licensed or any of that sort of thing. I'm saying if it's ethereal, non-physical, then that means it is spiritual. Spiritual is just saying non-physical. Things like your thoughts. That's a spirit reality. There's no way we can run from that fact that I can't touch my thoughts. I can't touch my emotions. Now I have feelings because of my thoughts and emotions, but that's related to chemicals and it's still ethereal. I cannot grab onto anger like I can grab onto the steering wheel of this vehicle. This is the nature of spirituality. It's just saying that there is a part of reality that is non-physical, and it's happening all the time. The fact that you are listening to me and that you can hear me and that you can comprehend what I'm saying is part of the essence of being human. It is that you have spiritual power. You have conscious awareness. This is spirituality. All of this is part of what it means to be human. Do I know who I am? Do I know what I'm here to do? Do I understand what love truly is? Do I understand what moral and ethical things and expressions I am meant to live out? Because it is self-evident to me and everyone else around me that this is just how we conduct ourselves, and so that we are happy with ourselves and with one another. And when we don't behave ourselves in these ways, we're not happy with one another, and I'm not happy with me. This is all under the umbrella of what it means to be human. It's not about finding a job. That has nothing to do with being human. It's just part of this world system's obligation. Okay, the world system obligating us to act a certain way that is relatively new in human history, if that makes any sense. I'm saying as humans, we're not born to show up and find a career. And we have a long history that proves that. We're here to simply be human, to express ourselves. And when we know who we are, we can really understand and express ourselves and who we are. There is no stress in that like there is in education. Getting an education and getting a career, right? Loaded with stress, because that's not your true nature. It is just what you must do in this world according to this world system's rules. But you could break away from it if you chose to. That's a different topic for a different day. My name is Lance Howard, life and love coach, helping you answer the questions, who am I and what am I here to do? Helping our world understand what it means to be human. You can email me at thvtv@protonmail.com. You can visit my website at lancehoward.net.